Welcome back to Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am your host Rocky in my mother's kitchen. As always, my mother's sitting off to the side. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Today we are going to go over, I did this in two different videos, but there was nothing really up close to see how it's done. We're just going to dissect the chicken, break it down into eighths. First quarters and then eighths. So, well, you'll get 8 pieces out of it. So, we're going to bring the camera in close and get a close-up of this, and let's get to rolling because this is going to be a real short video. Alright, up close, this is what your chicken's going to look like. It's out of the bag. Everybody's seen a chicken before. Got to pull out the bag out of the backside and make sure there's nothing else in there. This bag has yummy, delicious stuff. If you haven't been inside one of these, we'll open it up and see what's inside. This is the gizzard. No, those are both gizzards. Okay. There's the liver. I don't know which one is which. Some of that's gizzard, some of it's liver. Doesn't matter. Save them, deep fry them. They're all good. Sometimes you'll even get the heart in there. I think these are all gizzard. They skipped my liver. These are all too tough to be a liver. Is there anything else in there? Nope, I can reach all the way through. So sometimes the neck is in there. Sometimes the heart is in there. This one here, the neck is still in the bird. So we'll get that out when we get to get her cutting down. To do this, like I say, save these. You can deep fry them. You can do whatever you want with them. Just batter them the same way and deep fry them. I love gizzards and the livers. There's a big extra flap of skin right here. You can see that. I'm just going to get rid of that. And there's one on the other side as well. There's no meat behind it. No point in having it. Now, you want to get off the rear quarters. I find it easier to get the rear quarters off first while the bird is sitting up. You're going to go find the seam here between the thigh and the body. You're just going to cut into that. Make sure your finger's out of the way. And that opens up this little pocket right there. You're going to bend that thigh back and you'll feel and look where the bone pops out right there. That's your thigh bone. So now you take your knife and you go in between the thigh bone and the backbone and you cut towards the backbone. That gives you as much meat left on the thigh as you can get. There is a thigh quarter. Again, we'll do it on the other side too, because it's got two sides to it. Knife down through the middle, open up that pocket, pull the thigh back until you feel that thigh pop out of the socket. Right there's the bone. So I'm going to go between the bone, knife at an angle towards the backbone so I can save as much meat, and cut through the skin. Another quarter. To quarter, or another, yeah, this would be a quarter. Now you want to cut it to 8 pieces. You want to get the thigh and the drumstick apart. And you're going to kind of feel, if you can feel where the joint is. There's also kind of a natural line in the meat. You're just going to cut through that. I usually hold it by the drumstick and go down like that. So there's 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks. We're going to be doing fried chicken today. I'm going to marinate it, so I'm just going to set these in a 1 gallon Ziploc. For now, just get them out of the way. Now on to the white meat, the front of the bird. There's really these flaps here. There's no meat in these flaps. You can see it's just very, very thin layer. So I'm going to come right underneath the breast and I'm going to cut down along that natural seam, and you're going to cut through some ribs and just keep cutting down towards where the wings. You can see where the wing attaches. You're going to cut down that direction to between the wing and the breast and give it a little pop through. There's one bone in there you're going to have to break through. You can find the joint. Get the wing out of the way. There. And I missed it. I have to go through the bone on this side. I missed the joint. And now you've got your 2 breasts. To get the wings off, you're just going to follow the wing up to where it meets the backbone and cut through it. Same right there. You can find the joint real easy. They come off. You got 2 whole wings. little glob of fat and skin. Take those off, and your 2 wings are going to go in the bag. Here's your neck. You can cut that piece off if you want. This whole piece right here, this backbone, is for me, I would save and go and put it and make broth. Just boil some water. Actually, I'd probably freeze this, wait till I got 5 or 6 of them together, and then just boil that whole thing. And to get the breast apart, I just take it, you know, find a notch right here, almost like an X. You're gonna get your knife in there. You're gonna follow the very tip of this breastbone. Also has a piece of cartilage tip. You're gonna kind of make a straight line between there, and that's where you want your knife to land. And I just swooped, push through, give it a chop, slice through the skin, and now you've got 2 breasts. That's it. That's how I dissect my chickens. It's simple. Clean up a little bit of this fat. And now if these are too big for frying, you can take a knife and whack through them and make them smaller breasts, but they tend to dry out because you have this exposed section of meat. So I'm just gonna fry these whole as breasts, as whole breasts. There's a way where you can actually fillet the breast off so it's not on the bone and get the chicken tender out. I particularly don't like peeling chicken tenders out. I'll buy those separate from the store. This is just the easiest way to do it. So don't buy your chickens pre-cut. You can save yourself some money. You can usually get really good deals on whole chicken. And that's why I prefer. You get a better deal. You get the quality you want. You know you're getting the cuts the way you want it. All your excess fat is trimmed, and it's good to go. So I'm just gonna seal this up. I'll put the marinade in there, seal it up, and this is gonna be going. But now that you know how to do this, you should be doing this on your own for anything chicken, fried chicken, chicken dumplings, whatever you do chicken with, make your own chicken. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and please check out another episode. Bye.